Hey guys, Brito here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager and our Road to Formula One modded series here with Brute Force Racing. Here we are for season number 2, episode number 6. We're heading to the Munich Grand Prix from Germany in 31 days' time. Quick recap on last episode, episode number 5, went to the Ardennes Grand Prix in Belgium. Hamat came home in 14th position, which was not ideal at all. Absolutely terrible, to be honest. And Olsen came home in 5th, which still wasn't bad, but wasn't great as well. So hopefully we can get a better race in this week. So check out our mail, nothing too exciting going on. Scout report, Eduardo Milo, not the best. Quickly look at our car, what are we doing? We're designing a gearbox. Yeah, gearbox is shocking, so we need gearbox and suspension, that's the main thing we need to improve at the moment. We've done a couple of brakes, which is good. Gearbox, we're doing a few more, so suspension we're going to have to absolutely smash next season as well. I'd like to get everything above 300 before we get to the GP2 I should say, next season. So, sorry, season 4 we're going to go there, I believe. So we're going to try and continue to push through with this until we get through this season and another season, and then we'll have a look at going to the Asian GP series. So another epic gearbox has been finished. So 121 of 213. Okay, so we want another gearbox. Legendary. Plus 65 acceleration, minus 20 red zone. I'm thinking this one's the best, considering it's going to cost us a lot more money, but the money's not really that big a factor, is it? So, plus 55 acceleration, plus 50, plus 60 with 15% red zone. So, I really think that one would be the best. Plus 40 to max, plus 50, minus 1. We won't worry about that yet. So, plus 40 to max, plus 20. And this one, reliability minus 15%, which isn't too bad, I suppose. We're still at 75% straight up, so that'll be a good part to make. So we could probably make 2 of those. That'll be perfect to get us through, and then some breaks, hopefully before the end of the season. We don't want to make any more breaks. Too late if we can avoid it. What are we doing here? So we can get rid of. We're not really going to use this, are we? Can put those on. Where are we? We're not going to use the gearboxes just yet. We're using these 2, I believe. But we've got this one, and hopefully another 2 coming. So that's what our plan will be, to use 2 legendary gearboxes for both drivers. Focus on reliability for these things. I guess we can put that on there too, but we don't really need it. One day before race will be fine for both. That'll be pretty good. Quick look at our HQ. Max for test track, factory, telemetry, tour center. So we still really need brakes, research and development. It's probably our next thing we're going to have to do. Or possibly even suspension, because our suspension is absolutely terrible as well. So brakes aren't too bad, so maybe suspension is what we're going to have to do next. So the handling development center, we'll build that now. We're not going to need it right now, but we might as well build it when we've got the money in the bank. We'll continue on. New driver's been scouted. Esteban Ribeiro. 4 stars, not bad. Markability's not too bad either. Pretty good driver. What's his age? 24, so that's good as well. 24's not too bad. Don't really care about the World Motorsport Championship results, do we? Handling Development Center is going to be built. So go and check that bad boy out. Here it is over here. Doesn't look too bad. Obviously 2 more levels to go before we can get up to legendary status. Choosing a vote for next season. I guess we could view votes, see what we can do. Change track layout, change track, add track. We can add a track. Unlimited pit stop cruise, which will be pretty cool. Points for top 5 only, top 8, top 10. Cortez tires. Not as fast, but they last longer. That could help us too. Free choice. 3 dry weather tire compounds for the teams to choose from. 9 dry choices. 12. Refueling ban. Should be pretty cool. Ban driver aids, which would be good as well. Engine recovery system. Let's do that. Why not? That'd be pretty cool if we can get the ERS put into this. A few more scouter drivers coming up. Scout report's done on Eva Blasi. 4.5 stars. 27. Yeah, 64% marketability. Not too bad, but with pleasure. So fine her. We'll just tell her off. Tell her to stop bloody doing it. Meant to be doing stuff for the car. You probably help fix instead of bloody sitting there on your phone. But anyway, it's like this might be getting voted against. 4 to 5, unfortunately. Oh well. $1 million for nothing. What does it matter, I suppose? Scare report's done. Batista and Soininen. Batista's not great. How about Soininen? Yeah, not too bad, but only 3.5 stars potential, so not the best. We don't care about this results now, so let's continue on. When is our gearbox going to be done? We need that done soon. Can't even see it at all yet. 40% chance of rain, which is good. Let's have a look. How long has it got to go? Another 7 days. Okay. Wow, it's taken a while to build that thing. Very long time. Okay, let's continue on. Financial management concerns. Yeah, we've still got money in the bank, mate. Don't stress. Still a little bit. Okay, scout report's done on Frankie Parks. Terrible. Never mind. Liability work done, all that sort of stuff, beautiful. So let's autofill to autofill. There's not much else we can do, is there? No, nothing. So everything's good at the moment. Now, let's have a look at our parts, make sure everyone's got the best. So Olsen, she's a reserve driver, so Hamart's not. So maybe it needs to be like that. Give Olsen the best and Hamart the second best because of the way they're set up. She's unhappy. She's put down as a reserve driver, so yeah, I guess that's how it should be, really. Not that it really matters, but was that Frankie Parks? We already looked at him, didn't we? Not good at all. So let's continue on now. We're going to head to the race. We're going to go for a first position. Part fitting's done, so let's not worry. Continue on. Race. So I'll do what I usually do. Head in, get practice done with, and then we'll come back straight after that. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back very soon. Righto guys, we're back. Ready to get underway for round number 6, the Munich Grand Prix in Germany. So Hamart's going to go with soft tyres, race trim, Olsen race trim and risk taker. A bit of rain around at the moment, so we're going to start with inters. We might need to conserve fuel, try and stay on the inters as long as we can. So let's go to low and medium, I guess, maybe. or medium for both. Maybe put Olsen on high, and Hamart on low, and see how they go, I suppose. Because potentially that's nearly 20 laps before it dries, as if it stays dry. So see how that goes. Start not the greatest. Back to 19th and 20th. So we'll just double speed it straight away. Try and get through these videos a little bit quicker. Look at Hamart straight down the inside. Made up heaps of spaces then, up to 16th. Olsen is still struggling a little, but he's up to 19th now. So one of these guys has wet weather stuff. No, neither of them do. Okay, well Hamart's up to 14th now, so she's pushing through quick, but Olsen's still back in 19th. Now she's back to the last, so 20th. So maybe Hamart will put high and Olsen on medium because she's sort of struggling a little back there. This is yellow flags. It looks like Arbolo and Edwards have crashed. Pardon me, crashed, and Rogers is actually in the pits. Crashed out. So yeah, 16th and 8th at the moment. Hamart's tearing through this field, but we need to get through quickly because Gerard is out in front again already, and we know what he usually does once he gets out in front. He usually just absolutely takes off, and he has already. He's got a 2-second gap to second position. So Hamart needs to push through the field. Olsen's still back in 16th, though she's not doing well at all. So we'll go through to triple speed now. We've still got Hamart in 6th position, so she needs to make up a couple of spots if she can. Olsen has now moved up to 13th, though she's doing a little bit better now. The guys around us are all on similar strategies, so not doing too bad. Hamart's now up into 5th. She's got Mazzatelli, Milo, Senna, Anna just ahead. Gerard is now 6 seconds out in the lead, so Hamart needs to get through on these guys really quick now, like really quick. Otherwise we're going to lose a lot of ground. Go back to just push now with Olsen. Hamart has now dropped back to 6th position, so we'll put her back to push as well. She's now back to 7th, so she's starting to struggle a little. She's not doing overly well. She's done well to start with and dropped back. Both the girls are locked up a couple of times, I believe. Hamart's a few more times than Olsen. So Hamart's down to 62%, Olsen 68% with tyres. So look at Gerard. He's now got a 10-second lead in second position. So if we're going to win this race, we really need to pull our finger out right now. Hamart just keeps getting pushed back. She makes up spots and then loses them again. So she's up to 7th now. Olsen's in 9th. And it's going around the outside, so she's up to 6th. Well, a few guys in the pits now. Must have had contact, but well, look at this. Now Olsen's got through, so Olsen and Hamart. Both girls back to neutral tyres now. They're starting to get a little bit hot. We need to make sure they last another 10 laps at least. I don't know if they will because they've gone through them fairly quick. Maybe we should have just pushed extremely hard and then come in for another set of inters and a set of softs to get to the end. Yeah, I don't know. So 4th and 8th now. Olsen's all the way back in 8th again. So she come and got in front of Hamart, then dropped back, and now Hamart's dropping back again. So they're both sort of struggling a little bit. And Zarate is now starting to close the gap out on Gerard. So it's teammates there in 1-2 position. Not sure why we're dropping back so much. I know we don't have the best car, but we've got some pretty good drivers, so it's a bit frustrating. So we're 6th and 10th at the moment. I don't know if we're going to actually get enough wear out of these tyres, so we're going to have to wait and see, I suppose. Hamart, we're just going to go back to medium for both girls now, so we'll just hope for the best. So Milo's got some damage as well. Olsen's now all the way back to 11th, now she's back up to 9th. So Hamart's got a decent gap to the car ahead and a decent gap to the car behind, so we need to focus on Olsen now. No, we're not coming in for wets because it's going to start to dry up again, so the tyre wear is a really big issue, but not just for us. Like Milo's got bad tyre wear, so does Gerard. So how about we just attack and overtake for both girls. We're going to have to come back in and put another set of inters on, I believe. Might only be for 6 laps or 10 laps again, but we're going to have to do something. This first and second are well and truly off. They're 15 seconds ahead of Hamart in 3rd position now. Just going to push both the girls hard and then bring them in fairly soon. Maybe this lap. Yeah, this lap for Hamart. It's going to give her as much fuel as we can. Parts are all good. Balance stop. And we'll bring Olsen in a lap after. We still need inters though, because it's going to be wet for too long. So go put the softs on now. We need to run until we've got 16 laps to go, because that's how much fuel we can get in the tank. So there's 28 laps to go now, so we need to get 12 laps out of these tyres. So inters, fill her up with fuel. We're going to go for a risky stop. So you can just overtake and push when you get out. So she's back in the 13th, but hopefully we'll see how we go. She can clear Evans pretty quick. There we go, that's good news. She's got a decent gap in the car ahead, so this might work well for us, especially if Gerard and Zarate, Milo and Sabato and all that sort of stuff come in and take slicks too early. Would definitely help us out a lot. But we might need to run on our inters too long towards the end of the race, so I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. So Milo's in the pit, so what's Milo going to come out with? Over here, Milo eventually will come out of the pits on another set of inters, so 10th and 12th at the moment. Leaders still haven't pitted just yet, so hopefully they run their tyres down below 25%, that will help us a lot. Hamart's trying to get through on Chu here. She's got Tang and Santa Ana just ahead. Got through on Santa Ana pretty good. Tang's in the pit, so Tang and Chu, they're going to double stack. That's pretty silly. So Varnanen and Tang and El Sadat have come out on softs and mediums. So depending what the leaders do now, this could play well into our hands. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the leaders do. Try and conserve these tyres a little bit. Take them both back to high and medium. Should put Olsen to high and push. So Hamart's 3rd, Olsen's in 4th now. So Sabato's coming to softs. They're all on softs. Well, look, it's still too wet for softs, I believe, anyway. So we'll have to wait. Just monitor lap times and stuff. So we're still doing 43.9s. Once the leaders come out and start doing their lap times, we'll see how we go. Because no doubt, there we go, we're up in the 2nd spot. We're going to actually catch these guys fairly quick. We just need to stay ahead of them. So 44 for Hamart, 44 for Olsen as well. Come on, Hamart, get through. There we go. Beautiful. That's what we need. Now we need Olsen to come through as well. Put her back to neutral because the tyres are warming up a little bit. How many laps we got left now? 23 laps to go, so we can get another 7 laps out of these inters. I don't know if we will, because the lap times will drop off too quick, I believe. So 46 and a 47 for Olsen and Hamart. Although they're both up a lot this lap on their times, so that's good news. The track's starting to dry out a lot at the moment, so we'll compare times again. So Hamart has just done a 41.9, or 42 flat you might as well say. Olsen did a 44.5. The 50s and 51s for the cars around us, so we'll compare again next lap, and then we'll work out if we need to come in straight away or we can get another lap out of them. Olsen's in 3rd, right behind Gerard. She needs to make that move and get up in the 2nd spot, which she has now. Well done. So she needs to start pulling away. Hamart's still improving her speed, so she's now done a 40.9. 2nd position Olsen has done a 44.8. Gerard has done a 47. So as long as the pace continues to stay green, I'll be happy to leave them out for now. So Hamart's still green. Olsen's up green as well. Hamart is really doing well. Let's put them both to high now. So Hamart's done a 40.9 again. About Olsen a 40.9 as well on a 43.4 for Gerard. So we're doing well. We really need to bring them in soon. I'm not sure how many laps we've got to go now. 19 laps. So we're not going to make them have to do another double stopper anyway. Now the other guy's going to have to pit as well. So 45.7 for Hamart. Olsen's under 44, Zerate's done a 39, so they need to come in now for set of softs before we lose too much time. So 16. 16, let's give it 10. And Olsen can come in exactly the same time. Give you 10 as well. I'll give you 12 just to make sure we've got a bit extra and you can go for a fast stop. So it's be a bit hard now. They're starting to gain on us. Olsen's dropped back down to 4th now. So really need to focus on Hamart getting in and out pretty quick here. Probably going to lose the lead, but hopefully our shorter pit stops will help. So we're 3rd at the moment. We're going to come out with on Hamart's. So Olsen should still come out in 4th. So we really need to pick up a bit more pace now to catch up to the cars ahead. So we need to compare lap times, see if we need to push them a bit harder. So Olsen's now back to 5th. Hamart's still in 3rd, which needs to be a little bit better than that. It's just we didn't get through on the field as quick as I would have liked early on, so that's been a little bit hard for us. So 41.8 and the 40.4. Actually, let's compare the times. 39.8, 41.8. So we need to get down to the 39 so Hamart if we can. Which I'm thinking she's really going to smash that time. She's going to start to purple some sectors, I hope. So let's compare. So Gerard did a 40.4, Hamart did a 39.1. So she's going to slowly gain time on them, I hope. Olsen's going to do the same. She did a 40.6 as well. So she didn't really gain anything, but Hamart gained nearly a second on the leaders, and she's gaining even more time. So it's going to work out well, hoping. So let's put them both to overtake mode. Check out their car condition. They're both fairly good, so no complaints there at the moment. We just need them to push as hard as they can now. Hamart did a 39.2, a 43.5 for Gerard, and a 41.9 for Zerate. 41.8 for Olsen, but Cavalcanti did a 39.8 as well. So Olsen's still in 5th, she's not catching 4th ahead, and Sabato's right behind her as well. We know we have to come back in for another stop, so we're just going to run them as hard as we can until they run out of fuel and come in and short fuel them to get to the end. Could have even put a set of mediums on them, to be honest, and just ran mediums, come in for fuel and kept going without having to change tyres. Could have saved a little bit of time, but Mark's getting held up a little bit at the moment by Edwards. Ingledew just ahead as well. So Hamart needs to try and get through as quick as she can. She goes, she's gone through on Evans. Sorry, Edwards. Oh, this is second spot, Gerard just ahead, so she's caught Gerard, which is good news. 42.2 last lap, the leader did a 43.9, so she's definitely the quickest, but we've still got Edwards causing some issues because we don't have blue flags on anymore. So she needs to really push through. There we go, let's attack now with her for a couple of laps. At least to get through on these couple of cars ahead, hopefully. Looks like Gerard's coming in the pits this lap. So there you go, she's down the inside. Put her back to neutral now with the tyres. So hopefully she can gain some ground now on Zerate. Zerate's in the pits as well. So there goes Hamart. Let's put her back to just high with the fuel. We need to get one more lap out of her after this. Back to high as well for Olsen. Get another lap out of her if we can. So we've got Hamart purple the first sector already when she's not in traffic. Second sector she's purpled as well. So hopefully she'll get the fastest lap of the race. So I'm going to medium her now, set of softs. We've got 9 laps to go. We'll give her 10 laps just in case we need it. Balance stop. Hopefully there's no pit stop issues. She didn't get the fastest lap of the race. She did 38.7, but she purpled the first 2 sectors, just failed a little bit in the 3rd sector. So still got 2 laps left for Olsen before she comes in. So Hamart's in this lap, as we know. So we've got Olsen. Let's go attack and overtake for this next lap, and we'll bring her in the lap after. So we can attack and overtake. Olsen's going to come in for a set of softs. 8 laps. 8.5 will do, and a fast stop. So Hamart's back into 3rd. So we're ahead of both Gerard and Sabato at the moment. We've got Zarate just ahead. So Olsen's 2 seconds behind, so potentially she could still get the win here. Actually no, Olsen's pitting, isn't she? So Hamart is 10 seconds behind. She needs to close that gap. We're going to have a chance to win. So Olsen's in, beautiful stop. But there goes Hamart through. Olsen's going to come out in 4th. Oh yeah, she's held on to 4th. So they've gone past Gerard and Sabato as well. Cavalcanti's now in 3rd. Not sure if they're going to need to pit again. I don't believe they will. Actually, they might, depending on fuel. Actually, no, everyone else has pretty much done 2 stops, so this could be it to the end. We need to really need to push Hamart now. It's 38.8 to a 39.3, so not enough. Really, not enough time she's gained through there. Unless she could pick this pace up a lot, I think we won't take the win. We'll be finishing 2nd. Olsen needs to try and catch up to Cavalcanti, which she is slowly. She's really just over a second behind Cavalcanti now, catching fast, so that's good news. She can get into 3rd as well. So Hamart was a second and a half quicker that time for Zarate, so she's potentially, she could still make up this spot. She could still get the win if she pushes hard enough and gain some more time. She hasn't gained much this lap. So 38.6 to a 38.2, she's gained 4 tenths, so not enough. So 5 laps left. Olsen's still in 3rd, we've got Cavalcanti right behind her. So it's a fight between Hamart and Zarate for the win now, but she's not gaining enough, I don't think. Hamart's being held up a little bit here. Sorry, Zarate's being held up a little bit here, actually a lot. So Hamart's catching. The back of Zarate fairly quick, she's only 5 seconds behind now. Zarate's being held up. Olsen's still in 3rd, still doing well. Hamart's just over 4 seconds behind the leader now. Only a couple of laps to go. Only 3 laps to go now. Not pitting for tyres, we don't need them. Olsen looks like she's going to be safe back there in 3rd position. It's just Hamart now. She's only 3 seconds behind Zarate now, if she can not get held up, which she has been at the moment. So there we go, she's gone down the inside. She's still 3 seconds behind, but let's attack and higher for the next 2 laps. She's going to be very close on fuel. Needed to push hard. How's Olsen going? She's good. She's got 3 second gap back to Cavalcanti, so you can just attack and push. Hamart's 2 seconds now behind Zarate and catching. It's going to come down to a last lap dash really, but she might run out of fuel too, so still got an epic battle going on at the moment. Hamart's just going to have enough fuel. She needs to get through these couple of cars. She's been held up heaps there by Mazzatelli. Come on, Hamart. No, it's not going to help. No, she's not going to do it now. She's been held up way too much at the moment, so blue flags would have helped a lot there, but doesn't matter too much. So it'll be 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, absolutely with second and third position finish, so that's not too bad. I mean, potentially if you had known it was going to rain towards the end, we could have waited and came in and grabbed a set of inters for the last 5 laps or something, instead of doing like 2 short stints there at the end. But we didn't really, I didn't look, to be honest. I probably should have looked, but still happy with second and third. We don't get our bonus, but it doesn't matter too much. But Zarate's taken the win. Sabato and Gerard are back to 5th and 6th. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, to be honest, they were the 2 guys that we were chasing that took off early on. It's definitely Gerard that took off early on. Second and third, cannot complain at all. So we've done 2 short stints here. We could have possibly done, say, a 13-14 lap stint and went for inters towards the end, but doesn't matter. I mean, we could even have potentially drawn this out a fair bit. We've gone for softs instead of another set of inters here, but we did have a lot of tyre wear, which was the issue. A lot of braking lockups and stuff like that, so there's not much we could do. So 9 points for Hamart, 18 for Olsen, second and third. So Hamart's moved back up to the 2nd position in points, which is good news. We're still absolutely smashing it in the Constructors' Championship. So nothing to complain about, I suppose. Let me put these results in while that's loading. Okay, see how the girls improve. Hopefully they improve a lot. Yeah, big improvements there on this side. Some 3%, some 4 and 5s over here, so that's good. Feedback's 20, you can't get any better than that. 100% for both. Chiquita Cordoba's morale's gone down, but there's still a few improvements here. Marketability's gone up again, which is good. We need to boost that marketability as much as we can. So there we have it. That was round 6, the Munich Grand Prix from Germany, where Hamart's come home in 2nd, Olsen in 3rd. Wasn't too bad a race, could have maybe been a little bit better, but yeah, I'm not complaining. 2nd and 3rd is great. We didn't get our bonus, but as we know, we're using the more money mods. The bonus doesn't matter too much, I suppose. But yeah, it's been Brito's Gaming. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a comment and still let me know if you want to go stay here for the GP3 European Racing Series for Season 3. Continue to build our HQ in our car, or if you want to move to the Asian GP a bit quicker, GP2 after this season. I'm sort of leaning towards staying here for another season and then coming back for Season 4 in the Asian GP. So that's what I'm leaning towards, but you let me know. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so to continue to follow this Motorsport Manager series here and also our GT Challenger series. It's been Brito's Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.